Welcome to the course Engineering Drawing. Today we are going to solve the problem in projection of solids. We consider type 1 problem in cylinder, right? Okay, first problem. A cylinder of base diameter 50 mm and axis length 70 mm is resting on HP on a point on the circumference of the base with its axis inclined at 50 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Draw its projections. So what is given in this particular problem, we can understand. First thing, what is the object? The object is given as cylinder. What is the dimensions of this cylinder? Whose diameter is given 50 mm and axis length is given 70 mm. Axis length is nothing but height of the solids, right? Here it is resting on a point on the circumference of the base with axis inclined at 50 degree to HP. This is the, based on this we can classify this is a type 1 solid or a type 2 problem or type 1 problem. So when the axis is inclined at 50 degree to HP means we can decide it is a type 1 problem. It is a type 1 problem in projection of solid. How we can decide? Axis inclined to HP. So this is the understanding from the problem. Now we have, for type 1 means we have 4 steps. What is the step number 1? First draw the top view, because type 1 problem means axis inclined to HP means first draw the top view, then you can draw the corresponding front view. Then we can go to the step number 3. This is the final front view and complete the final top view. We have the 2 stages. This is the stage number 1 and stage number 2. This is the type 1 important problem. So I will proceed with demonstration, then we can explain how we are going to solve this particular problem. So we consider the model I made for our understanding. So we consider this, this is the HP and the VP plane, right? This is our cylinder. So here the given dimension is cylinder who has the diameter of 50 mm and the height is 70 mm, where one of the here the top we have circle, bottom we have circle. Here the top point and bottom point, one imaginary line is passing, that is we call as axis. What is this problem? This is the type 1 problem in which we are going to keep like this. So this is the final step for this problem. So for this we are going to draw the corresponding front view and top. This is the final position. In order to draw the projections, we need to convert when the axis is inclined to HP means first step we need to consider when the axis is perpendicular to HP. When the axis is perpendicular to HP. So this is the first step. So we have the first front. In the first position, the top view gives the circle. So we need to start with the first step, the top view. So first draw the circle, top view, and its front view will be seen as rectangle. It will be projected in the vertical plane. For the second stage, we need to keep one of the point on the corner. You consider point A. It is resting on the HP. We are going to tilt in such a way that the axis is makes 50 degree incline. Its projections will come as 50 degree incline to HP. So similarly you keep, now its corresponding front view is we drawn as the second front view or final front view. Corresponding top view, now we are going to see from the top, its final top view will be projected. This is for our understanding purpose. Now same thing I am going to explain in the board for your better understanding. First step, what we are going to supposed to do, we can draw the XY reference line. First thing, we are going to draw the XY reference line. Right. How to do this? We can draw one XY reference line and right above this XY line you can mark as HB, below this we have HB, above this BB, below this HB. Now you take this cylinder. Now we are going to draw the front view because this is the step number 1. So front view of the cylinder I am going to draw. You can use the compass for drawing this. I have the model, so for our reference purpose I have drawn. You can easily understand this, how we are going to draw this. Here the diameter is given as 50 mm, so you can take the radius as 25 mm, right? You can take the radius as 25 mm, then we need to draw this. So this is the top view of our solid, right? Now we are going to divide this circle into 8 parts. So for which I am going to draw first one vertical line like this, lighter line, and I draw one horizontal line. The meeting points I call the scope. This is my point, center of this solid. Again we need to divide it 8, so draw one 45-degree line in this way. Again we need to draw another 45-degree line in this direction. So this is the way we can divide the given circle into 8 components. Now I am going to mark the points or name. Okay, right? This is my point, the top point A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Because we have the cylinder, the top points are being marked. Similarly, you find the bottom also we have some points, for which I am going to mark within the bracket as small d, q, r, s, d, u, v, w. This is for our understanding. Now the first step is over. Now we completed the first step. For drawing the second step, we need to draw the vertical line from this particular top view. So first we draw from the center point O. From the center point O, you need to draw this projector. Then you need to draw the axis line. Because the axis height is given 70 mm, you take 70 mm. Then you need to draw the axis line. How we mark that axis line? Draw one big line, one dot. One big line, longer line, and this is the way you need to draw the axis. Now you draw the corresponding projection from all the corner points. We need to draw the projection from all the corner points and extend this shape. You need to draw the vertical projection from all the points and extend the shape to the what may be the axis height. For that height you need to extend. That's the way we are going to solve this particular front. Now I am going to draw this outer line, because the front view we can see as only as the rectangle. So outer edge only we need to draw thicker line, right? Outer edge only we need to draw the thicker line for the 70 mm diameter. For the 70 mm diameter. So this is the my front view. This is my front view. But we have other points also. That point is to be we drawn as lighter line. By some other 2H pencil you need to draw as the lighter line. It is there, but it is not visible because the generator points we only assumed. But it will be seen as only the rectangle in the front view. Here we need to mark the corresponding points also. This point I will call as A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash. Then we coming into the F dash, G dash and H dash. Similarly we have this in the bottom points B dash, U dash, R dash, S dash, D dash, U dash, V dash, W dash. All these points we mark, right? Now the second step is over. Coming into the final second stage, step number 3, for which we are going to tilt this solid axis inclined 50 degree to H. For which we can take this point D dash somewhere right? I am going to take this point D dash somewhere. Then here one formula we need to use, that is the base inclination. Base inclination angle. Base angle. And here you can write base angle is equal to given 90 minus given angle. 90 minus 50 is equal to 40 degree. So you consider this, then we are going to draw this. Now we are going to draw one, take this actual measurement, then we need to draw one 40 degree line. 40 degree means you can use this your compass, then protractor, then you can draw this. This is the base. Now you need to mark the corresponding points. Whatever the points here we marked in the bottom edges, you need to mark all these points, right? And in the center point, you need to draw this axis line for 70 mm. For 70 mm, you need to draw this axis line like this way. You need to again draw. Then you need to extend this up to this XY reference. Now you need to draw the and complete your front view. This is the 5 phase requirement I tell you this. Now I need to complete this for that final front view. This is my final front view or second front. We need to complete. Corresponding inner generator line also we need to draw as the lighter. Inner generator points also we need to draw this lighter. Now I am going to again mark the points. The top point as A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash and E1 dash. Again F1 dash, G1 dash, H1 dash. Coming to the bottom, we have B1 dash, Q1 dash, R1 dash, S1 dash, D1 dash, U1 dash, V1 dash, W1 dash. All letters are small case letters. Here we taken this base inclination as 40. You consider only for your reference. Automatically this axis inclination will come as 50 degree. Now the axis inclination will come as 50 degree. Now we completed step number 3. Right? Now we go to the final step, for which we need to draw the vertical line from this particular point. So I draw first this vertical line, lighter way. You need to draw this vertical line. Similarly, you draw vertical lines from the bottom also. From the bottom surface also, you need to draw the vertical lines. From all the points we marked in the front view, that is to be projected for getting the final top view. We are going to draw the final top view, for which you need to draw the vertical projectors from the all these points. These points also you need to draw, and the last point. So all these vertical projectors you need to complete. Then we are coming to the horizontal projections from this particular front view. We need to draw the first. We are going to draw from this G dash G point. I am going to draw horizontal line. Then from this H and F, I am going to draw another horizontal line. Then from this center point, I need to draw the horizontal line. Then from this joining of B and D, I am going to draw this horizontal line. Finally, from C point, I am going to draw the horizontal line. Now, whichever the point we need to intersecting, we need to connect. So here B and B dash. So this point I call as B1. Similarly, you mark this is the point Q1, this is the point R1, this point This point is very complex. S1, this is D1, U1, V1, W. This is corresponding to the bottom circle. Coming to the top circle, we can able to mark here. This is A1, right? So this is going to be the A1. This point is B1. This point is going to be C1, D1, E1, F1, G1 and H1. So now first you need to join this, because when viewing from the top for the final front view, this top cylinder fully visible. So you need to draw this top cylinder as the ellipse first, then the bottom cylinder, the bottom portion, one half portion is visible. So now we need to draw this top portion here. Now we need to draw the top portion first, then you come into the. So this you need to join these points by smooth curve, right? By using your French curves. We have that instrument French curve. You need to join. Then you get this particular elliptical shape. You will get some elliptical shape. It should be a smooth curve. It should be a smooth curve. It should be a smooth curve. Coming into this bottom portion, one half portion is completely visible. Another half portion is invisible. Invisible points we need to join by the dotted line, for which I need to draw the dotted line for this particular, this bottom half portion. Once you complete this, you need to join this V1 and G1 as a dotted line, and you need to join this C1 and R1. That's the another target. That's we completed the step number 4. This is the final target. So this is for your understanding. I have solved the problem on type 1 problem in projection of cylinder. Thanks for watching this video.